That was a
big old barracuda.
Bonita. You know, they're a cross between a football and a freight train.
Yeah.
That's a big blackfin tuna. Great big blackfin tuna. What a deal. Holy moly. As a bonus, when you're out grouper fishing, you can catch a little bit of everything. Wow.
Bass Pro Shops presents Fishing with Roland Martin. Brought to you by Tracker Boats, Fish the Finest. Gary Yamamoto Custom Baits, designed by fishermen for fishermen. Timbuktu, Fisher's Choice, real bait ready when you are. And by Bass Pro Shops, your adventure starts here. Closed caption provided by Spro Lures. This segment of Fishing with Roland Martin is brought to you by Timbuktu, Fisher's Choice, real bait ready when you are.
Well, folks, today's fishing destination is Venice, Florida, for a little offshore fishing in the Gulf of Mexico. I'm going to show you a little bit about catching fish on jigs, a little bit on live bait, a little bit for catching groupers, snappers, and all sorts of offshore species. So let's get started. Now, my first stop is off the beach, and we're going to catch some pinfish for bait. I'm using a Gamakatsu sabiki rig, and I'm tipping the little Gamakatsu hooks with these little wax worms. This is the Timbuktu product. You've seen me use it many times for the crappie and bluegill. And I'll take these little wax worms and I'll cut them in half, just like this, and I'll tip the little hook with that little wax worm. Okay. I got them all tipped. Now I'm going to drop it down. And that bait, putting a little bit of waxworm on the Gamakatsu little hook, really helps out. Now, I also like to let it load up. Once the first pinfish hits, I'll just keep it in the water. Maybe 5 or 6 will hit it. Yeah, we've loaded up on them now. This is what it's all about. Just letting them down there. Yeah, let it down there. Okay. Well, we have enough bait now. We can go on out and try to catch some bigger fish. Hey, that little Timbuktu stuff really works on these pinfish. Hey, that's a great way to catch bait. Tip it with Timbuktu. Well, here we are, folks, right at our spot. This is right where I want to be. I'm going to try dropping a jig down first. We just got the bait, but I tell you, that jig is a good deal. So I'm going to drop my jig down first and see what happens. Okay. Lots of fish on the depth finder. Oh, there it is. I got him. I looked at the depth finder when I stopped right here, and I saw a bunch of fish on the depth finder. I don't know if this is a grouper or not. Pretty good fish, though. I don't know what it is. We'll see. Put that reel into low gear. Here we're coming up with a good fish right here. that was cool. And that's a keeper. Yes, sir, son. That's what it's all about. Big old gag grouper. Now, today we're going to target 2 different species of fish. One is the gag or the gray grouper, and the other is the red grouper. That's a nice little keeper. So I'm going to keep it. I can keep 1 of each. Okay. There we go. Now, that was on a jig. Now, let me do the same thing with this bait. Now I'm gonna take a bait, one of the pinfish I just caught a little bit earlier. I'm gonna try another deal. Take a pinfish and drop it in. See what happens. Now, to be honest with you folks, I got where I don't really fish much live bait anymore. I probably fish more jigs than anything. The jig has really taken over my grouper fishing for the most part. But this is a valid way of catching them. And if we're talking about offshore grouper fishing, there's nothing better than at least show how to fish pinfish. Now there's two ways to hook them. You can hook them through the nose, or you can hook them through the dorsal fin. And that's about a 6-ounce weight. And again, I'm using this diamond braid, the heavy diamond braid line. We'll drop it right to the bottom. Now, the beautiful thing about live bait is that I can just drift the live bait rod and jig at the same time. It's legal in the state of Florida. Oh, something hit that thing. We'll just kind of drift along like this. Now, I'm watching that depth finder really closely, and I have that new HD model depth finder, and I have a split screen on there now, and I can see an expanded view of the bottom, just the bottom 10 foot on one part of the split screen, and then the whole entire bottom on the other right-hand side. But it's just a real good definitive depth finder, particularly when you're dealing offshore. Now, we're in 80 feet of water, but sometimes I go out a lot deeper, and I can see a real definitive rendition of the bottom with that split screen capability. I can really tell what's down there. Oh, there's one. I got one right now. I don't know what this one is. Could be a big old cobia or something. It's up on shallow water. It's a big fish, whatever it is. Could be a shark. I don't know. That's the thing about jig fishing. When you're jig fishing offshore, you get a lot of neat stuff. Oh yeah, look at this guy. Oh, big blackfin tuna. Great big blackfin tuna. What a deal. Holy moly. I'm gonna need to gaff him. That's a big old blackfin. That's as good as it gets there, boys. Okay, that's a real bonus when you're offshore like this and catch a big blackfin as a bonus and reeling the grouper jig up. That's something. That's a big old blackfin too. Look at the size of him. It's about 20 pounds. Big old blackfin tuna. Now how you know that they're blackfin, of course, see the lateral fins right here? That's a telltale sign. He hit the jig. He's just a beautiful, beautiful fish. That's a beautiful tuna. And that's a sushi grade fish. Blackfin are really, really tasty fish to eat. I'm gonna go ahead and put him in there. He's at least 20 or 25 pounds. Really a nice big tuna fish. As a bonus, when you're out grouper fishing, you can catch a little bit of everything. Wow. Tell you what, this jig fishing something.
This segment of Fishing with Roland Martin is brought to you by BTS Protective, the best thing for boating since water. Nitro Boats presents this segment of Fishing with Roland Martin.
Okay. Well, we got another good spot here. See what happens. Looking at the depth finder, we're just about on the right spot. Well, I'm dropping this pinfish down to the bottom. There, it's on the bottom now. You know, we're catching a lot of fish today. We've just been fishing a little while, and things are really working good. We also fished yesterday with two local friends from the Venice area. One was Ryan, the other was Sheldon. And we caught a lot of big red grouper. It's a different species fish, and you can keep one each. So let's look at that footage.
Can't real tell yet.
So what grade are you in now?
I'm in 9th.
9th grade. I taught 9th grade algebra and 9th grade general science.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did. What do you have there?
It looks like a red grouper.
A red snapper. Oh, that's a red, yeah. They have to be, what, 18 inches?
20.
20. I don't know if he'll make it. What do you think? He might be 20.
He's close.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's 20 inches. That's the keeper.
Yep.
Keeper red grouper. Well, folks, this is Sheldon Holland. He's been my guest today, and I'm really impressed with with your nephew Ryan as well.
Oh yeah, he's quite the fisherman, you know.
Oh, that's something.
Any day that we want to go fishing, you know, I'd just soon have him as any grown man. You know?
Sure,
Rolls
absolutely.
the boat, runs the boat well.
Better fish?
A little better.
Yeah. Hey, he took my bait. They're hitting that bait big time. We're about running out of bait though.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
Right like that one. Just like that. Just like that. That's what you have to do. You see them on the depth finder and you drop right to them. Doesn't make any difference if you use a live bait rig like this or a big jig. I tell you, we were doing this yesterday. We caught a lot of fish. We didn't catch as many grouper as we're catching today. We had a good day. The amberjack were biting good. We had a little bit of everything. The barracudas were something. In fact, some barracudas. This one barracuda came up and hit an amberjack, a small amberjack that I had on. You're talking about an exciting strike. That big cuda came out from underneath the boat. He got the thing and cut it in half and then came back and took the whole thing. Look at that, a red grouper. Right on the bottom. Red grouper. Now how in the world is that fish? I'm gonna drop him right in the water. Oop, there he goes, right down to the bottom.
I don't think he's. Yeah, I think so.
Felt like something bit him in half.
No.
No. Oh!
Dang!
That was a
Big old barracuda.
Watch that big cuda.
There he comes.
Oh. I got him again. I lost him. Oh well, that's like a 40-pound barracuda. We had a lot of fun fishing yesterday with Ryan and Sheldon. In fact, we caught a lot of different kinds of fish. We caught amberjack, we caught big red snapper, we caught red groupers, we caught all kinds of sharks. We caught a little bit of everything on jigs. Boy, that's something. Holy moly. Come on, boys.
That one hurt.
It's a remora. It's a remora. Yeah, that's the closest thing to a cobia is a remora. Bonita. You know, they're a cross between a football and a freight train.
Yeah.
That's what they are. I don't know what kind of shark it is, but it's a brown shark. You have no idea the fish they're gonna bite out here. Let's see. We got a dance here. Got all kind of fish going. Okay. Oh, son. Okay.
Red snapper.
You got a snapper?
Yep.
You got a red snapper, yeah. Now, that's the deal on red snapper. There's a moratorium on them right now. The season's closed. It's a beautiful fish, but out here in the Gulf, we're gonna have to let the red snapper go. Beautiful fish, though. Yeah. Guess what I have? Barracuda! Boy, that's good bait. That could be a really good bait, you know? Oh, it was good bait. What do you have, a 3-ounce jig on there, right?
2-ounce jig.
2 ounces?
Pro
Okay.
jig.
Put Ryan, what do you think you have?
I think I got an amberjack, Roland.
Really? Okay.